I'm currently creating a webcomic or webtoon, and I'm gonna share my experience with the apps that I use so far and which is more suited for a webtoon workflow. My workflow. I'm mainly using Krita and Clip Studio for now. First things first, Krita is a free app and Clip Studio is not. So I think the price in of itself really matters when you're thinking of which one to use. If you don't have any budget, Krita is a good choice out of all the free apps I used so far. If you have a low computer specs, Medibang is a good option. I used Medibang when I first started because it is lightweight, but then when I got a decent computer, I decided to try Krita and I like it since then. As of now, my main app is Clip Studio. Why I say main? Because I still use Krita when I am practicing drawing, and I'll tell you exactly why. First off, Krita is made for general digital art and even photo bashing, and Clip Studio is specifically made for comic because it was once called a manga studio, so you get the idea. Why did I decided to switch to Clip Studio? I have known Clip Studio for a long time, I just did not have enough money for it. I watched some videos online about Clip Studio, and so I already know some features of the app that I find useful, like the 3D models, the automatic speech balloon, and so the app was always in the back of my mind. I love Krita, but it was taking too much time for me to create a strip, and then I finally halted and decided to take a leap of faith in Clip Studio Paint. What tools that are in Clip Studio Paint that helps me in creating a comic? First off, the panel tool. This basically creates a group panel with a border and you can draw whatever inside and it will stay inside. You can create this kind of setup in Krita, but it takes a little bit longer. And the automatic speech balloon. I specifically like this tool because when you move it around, whatever text over the bubble, it basically follows it. So it's real handy. Also, the magic wand tool. In Krita, I used to manually Bezier curve select the outline of the character for flats because I sometimes draw line loosely, like they don't have to lock together, it's just stiff for me. Clip Studio isn't perfect when I auto select, but polishing is easy and quick, so it's a great plus. Splitting the slice of webcomic to pages. I draw on 10 pages per slice, and what I like about Krita is that there is an option called image split for exporting, and you just type in the dimension and then voila, it's ready. As far as I know, there's no option like that in Clip Studio. Correct me if I'm wrong though, I am a beginner at Clip Studio app, and so I barely scratch the surface of the app itself, and I am just discussing the tools and options that I mainly use in creating a webcomic. Another thing that I think Clip Studio lack is the ability to drag picture in the canvas. That's why I used Krita when I'm practicing drawing because I just drag and drop the reference image from Pinterest and boom, draw. It's not the same case for Clip Studio. There's a reference docker in Clip Studio Paint. You just click the folder icon and then you select the image that you want, and then the image now goes to the reference docker. So I think this is not that great of a feature since it is separated from the canvas, and also have to download the picture every single time I use a reference. So maybe they'll change this feature in the future. And yeah, I think that's about it. It's the huge difference in my experience of using Krita and Clip Studio when creating a webcomic. So that's that.